going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And off we go from Ford Field. And the return will bring him to the 28-yard line. And that's where the offense will get going for the first time in this one.
Their own 28-yard line.
Now the former Demon Deacon, Damon Claiborne. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. The big lineman, Aleem McNeil, ends the play there.
Second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it with Claiborne. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
After that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track.
That one intercepted on the 3rd play of the game. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Thanks on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Dobbs to throw. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
Price now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. 2nd and long coming up.
It's 2nd down.
They'll give on the ground. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single 1st down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short, and it does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on downs.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. First reception of the game for St. Brown. And he gives his team a first down. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll look for somewhere to go, but the lanes are all closed up. He's going to wind up losing a yard.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Price now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
Tackle at the 25-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing. But it falls incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
3rd and 7. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down.
To Justin Jefferson. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Vikings first
on the ground. Claiborne. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Open is the tight end, Oliver. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Contact as he delivers there, and the pass was incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down. We'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get it out of bounds. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed to his right. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Dobbs. Out to his right, taking off. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Blake Cashman on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
from the 31. Here is 2nd down and 7. Dobbs now to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Let's go now. Now Dobbs. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing. Dobbs. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's now 2nd.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. They'll put this one down at midfield. Here comes a 60-yard attempt. This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And their lead will stay right where it is. Here's a run going left. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Was taken down by Kirby Joseph. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
They'll put Addison in motion. McCarthy going to tap this one forward to his receiver. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
On the tackle.
Now they've got 3rd and inches. McCarthy going to give it to Mason. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Here's a run.
Claiborne, the ball carrier. A gain of 3. Brings up second and goal.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the goal line and in. Damon Claiborne. Touchdown, Vikings.
Minnesota.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. The Vikings are on the board. It's 10-7.
10. Vikings 7. Will Riker to kick off for the Vikings.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's Dobbs. On the run to the right. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Dallas Turner in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. To throw is Dobbs. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is out wide for Claiborne.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A handoff. Here is Claiborne. And we'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Come to the line now for first down and 10. Here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down. As intended for Justin Jefferson.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's taken in by Jennings. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. They need 8 as they come up for third down. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Lions will get out in front 17-7.
17. Vikings 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Price now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Murray now to throw on first down. And he turned nothing into something there. The scramble yields 4 yards on the play. It is second and 6.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete. Pass intended for Williams. It'll bring up second down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Throwing, Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
He was brought down at the 45-yard
So play caller's dream, second and inches.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Detroit.
That's good. For the Lions, first down. First and 10.
It's a toss play left to Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Detroit Lions, first down.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get about 5.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. From the gun, it's Goff. That's over the middle. Taken in by Laporta. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up first and goal.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where...
Amon-Ra St. Brown in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit Lions. Here's Bates for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Murray. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
To Justin Jefferson.
Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Here is Claiborne. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
Kirby Joseph.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it is Claiborne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to claw their way back into this one, and that'll help. It's a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. Short pass caught by Oliver. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
Now, another first and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. Murray going to give this up on a pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well.
Brings up second and 11.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the third. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Murray now on second down. The pressure gonna cave in on him. He will go down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And the Lions are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll force his way forward, maybe a yard. 2nd down coming up.
15-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain there of 11. Good for a Lions 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run here with Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Down at the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Goff. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Makes the score Lions 30, Vikings 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Price now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On the give, it's Claiborne. And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
Joseph. A gain of 12. And the Vikings 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Murray. This one complete to Oliver. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Now Murray on 1st down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. Oftentimes, these critical downs come down to who executes the best. And in this case, Mike, the defense executed when it mattered the most. Big fourth down stop, and now they're going to get the ball back.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll let this one go long for Williams. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Vikings 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll run it with Claiborne. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
Kirby Joseph on the stop. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, it's Murray. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
You know, Mike, I think we all stand up here and we just marvel at the physical skills, the pick sixes, of course, the impact plays that they make week in and week out. But there's so much more going on when you have a player to this caliber. It's their ability to communicate with their teammates. It's the cerebral approach to the game of getting in and out of different coverage checks. They impact the game on every single snap, with or without making a play on the ball.
Price now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A run, and here's Claiborne. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
You're going to go right back to Claiborne. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
At the 41. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Minnesota.
Murray will throw. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. QB will survey the defense on 1st and 10.
And the Vikings 1st down.
Straight ahead, that is Mason. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 43.
2nd down, Murray. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Juwan Jennings. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10. A run. And here's Mason. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard.
And we'll get whistles
Brings up second
and a timeout, so they will stop the clock.
13-yard line.
Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. This will be 2nd and 9. To throw is Murray. Escaping to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
Murray sacked.
Now whistles and
yards.
timeout.
And it's
Go
third
figure.
down.
Not sure the point of this.
Third
We can
and
stop it.
long.
4 seconds left in the game. It is 3rd and long. Here we go. One final play. Oh, the one thing you can't have there. He is sacked, and the clock runs. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruised to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.